So we were, I had to cut the video. I accidentally stopped some stuff, so I'm just gonna continue anyway. Pretty much nothing changed. Tauros paralyzed itself, which in one or two more moves of Shadow End, or Shadow Half, will be able to catch it. But I'm not gonna bother with that at the moment. Just keep going as we were. Try to capture the Moltres. I just really want to get Moltres out the way. No. Okay. Well, this is clearly not going to happen. I'm really praying for a miracle here, because I wish I could bring in Jolteon and not have it get deleted. But I won't even be able to bring it in for a turn. That's how paranoid I am about even trying to capture it. I don't even think I'll get it in for a single turn. I mean, I guess I'll do Shadow Half again. And we'll just heal. Actually, let's throw a Pokeball. If this doesn't work, what I'll do is if Electabuzz faints, I'll bring in Jolteon. Hopefully it can outspeed the Moltres and get off the Thunder Wave. That's all I really needed to do. 2, 3... No, of course not. I don't know, dude. I'm playing Limbo with this thing's health. Very good. So yeah, there's a pretty high level of RNG. It's like catching an actual legendary in any of the base games. There's not too much you can really do about it. Unfortunately. Nope, survived, so I have to heal this turn. Moo Moo Milk. Exactly worth it. Lugia might get knocked out this turn, in which case I will still do the same strategy. Maybe. Nope. Completely on its own level of resistances. Let's get the Tauros, I guess. Why not? Probably should have bought more Ultra Balls now that I think about it. The Moltres is not going to make my life easy, so just have to go about it a different way. I don't know if Shadow Pokemon can knock out any Pokemon. It might be able to. Yeah, Tauros is an easy capture. It's a normal Pokemon. It's not legendary. Alright. From here on out, legendary birds only. I like how Moltres has been out since the beginning. Ah, critical. Let's see. I need to capture this thing. I can't proceed without capturing it, so we'll just stick it to him. I absolutely just literally cannot proceed with the fight until I capture the Moltres. Everyone's favorite part of Pokemon is the part where they are super weak and you have to hit them like a surgeon, basically, to try to knock them out and capture them. Dude, 3 rocks and... Yeah, I think his version is Shadow Chill. Which is a Shadow move, so I don't think it'll be super effective against Lugia. Shadow Down, Shadow Shed. I don't know, whatever. This is great. I I think I'm gonna have to take the risk of swapping in and getting blasted because this is not working. I need to put on a status ailment. I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna get completely deleted, is what I'm afraid of. But this is clearly not working, so let me mix it up. You know that fucking Jolteon's gonna get one shot, so I mean we'll give it a whirl here. But I don't have that many Ultra Balls to be wasting, because I pretty much have gone for, what, multiple turns at this point? This would be a real blessing right now to catch it. Let me tell you. Nope, not even close. Okay, so this is clearly not working. I don't think there's any Shadow Pokemon that are high level that learn, like, status moves. The only reason we got lucky with Tauros is because Tauros manually hit, like, Electabuzz, which is static. Okay. We just need them to survive whatever move they fire next, which is going to be Shadow Chill. Okay, so now we're good. Hopefully. Thunder Wave. Only there was a move for Lugia to actually distract the shit out of the other Pokemon. Become the primary target of all incoming attacks. Yeah, this isn't working. It's really ridiculous. This is really sadistic, by the way. Okay, paralyzed, can't move. Shadow, okay, senses that there isn't only Shadow Pokemon on the field. Well, I'm going to paralyze it, so I'm going to do one more turn of paralysis. Same thing as last turn, and then I'm going to withdraw it until Zapdos is the only Pokemon on the field. Because I'd rather waste healing items and revives than keep going on with this stupidity. There we go. First turn captured. Okay, so we'll just do this. So much nicer. Zapdos, I never liked the way Zapdos looked. Okay, one more turn. We only need one more turn of Thunder Wave. Just let it happen, please. Whatever attack they're about to launch, I just need Jolteon to literally eat it. And not be defeated. Okay, this is fine. We're good. Okay. That's really it. Just heal. And we'll bring back out Electabuzz. If not, if they do Shadow Hold, Jolteon will faint, whatever. We're just gonna half the shit out of them until they're low enough to capture, pretty much. Which will take 8 turns, but who cares, honestly. Okay, it is a Shadow move. It's not that effective. Some Netflix and Shadow Chill. Oh, one shot. Yeah, see? That's pretty much my point. Electabuzz will tank it no problem. So, yeah, new Shadow Pokemon. Okay. Shadow half. Let it begin! Let the sin begin! Gotta love it, man. Maybe 3 more times, which is what, 6 turns? Oh, crit! Alright. Just stepping it up. Shadow Chill might actually get it low. Alright, I was about to say back-to-back crits. It opens up the possibility, but we're good. Can't move. can't move. I love it. I absolutely love it. And if none of them know Shadow Sky, we can just keep this thing rolling. Keep this gravy train a-rolling. Shadow half. I'd say one more usage and we'll be good. I'm gonna try to capture the Articuno last because I want to get it in a Premier Ball. I only have one, so if it doesn't happen, I don't care. We're fine. It just doesn't need to be a perfectionist's run. Electabuzz must recharge. Ah, really? Well, it was bound to happen. It doesn't affect too much. Just gotta spend an extra turn getting it out of that. Articuno couldn't move. Call. Item. I don't think Lugia can enter reverse mode. I'm pretty sure. Oh, shit. That's right. I can't heal it this turn. Okay, well, whatever. I'll heal it next turn when I use half, and then I'll heal it the turn after. Shadow Bolt. So that's basically going to be it. They're just going to keep trying to use these moves futilely against me. I have enough items to literally plug and chug my way through this fight, and pretty much with paralysis and low health, they're going to be easily capturable. There's not too much else to this strategy, which is why I like it so much. It's a pretty straightforward and safe strategy if you have the items. No, we only need this. And after this, all we do is we start capturing. Like I said, otherwise, this would be a ridiculously annoying fight. They could be level 40 Pokemon for all I care, and they would still be ridiculously annoying with the damage they do. Alright, well, we're in the good zone. Effective. We're gonna heal Lugia instead. I think Electabuzz is still good. Oh, only Lugia can move. Just heal then. Ah, critical. Well, whatever. I might revive him. I think that might be good, just so that way we have another half ready. Because I want to get them as low as possible, so I think I will revive it. Depends. If I can't catch Zapdos in like 2 Pokeballs, I'm going to revive him. I might as well revive him right now then. It doesn't really matter. I'll revive him and heal him while throwing Pokeballs. Zapdos. Where are the Rohirrim? We'll do that. We'll bring him back out, and then and that's pretty much the strat. We'll bring him down to what is it, like 1/8 HP? Oh yeah, forget it. I'm not dealing with this shit. We're gonna bring him down to 1 HP. Move. We'll use one more turn, but I'm not dealing with this bullshit. We've literally come too far to deal with this. Okay, well, it was a nice playthrough, ladies and gentlemen. It was a pleasure. And Articuno can't even move in retaliation. That's hilarious. Actually, hold on. We'll swap in Electabuzz. As long as you don't purify Electabuzz, you're fine. The second you purify it, you're You're in for a rough time. Actually, I'm gonna wait. We'll use the Ultra Ball anyway, just to kill a turn. Well, if this doesn't catch it, this will either end the playthrough, pretty much. Or no, there's still more to do, but it'll either end the final boss or not. So we'll have to see here. If not, there's hope. Okay. We'll half it. Especially now that there's only one offensive move coming at us a turn, we'll be pretty good. I don't think it's possible for them to knock out Electabuzz with anything less than critical. Okay. Shadow half. We'll use another Ultra Ball, I guess. We're not trying to flex or be fancy or anything. Poor Greevil has just stood there the whole time while this torture has been going on, pretty much. Shadow half. Can't move. We could even half it one more time, but I'm just gonna try to... Let's do it. Let's roll with it. Shits and giggles. Let's throw the luxury ball. Ah, yes. I like how luxury balls look. Luxury balls and premier balls look really nice. They have good designs. Obviously, they want them to be the fancy Pokeballs. Well, there it goes. Well, that didn't happen. I'm gonna be real ballsy. There you go. Milk. All these items are going to get left here, by the way. I'm only taking out what I can carry. Pretty much. I don't think we could get it any lower than that safely. Shadow Shell. Well, this is it. I'm not lowering it anymore. We're going to catch it at this level, pretty much. That's going to be it. Let's see. Let's try the Premier Ball. This is it. I've saved it the whole playthrough for this. Obviously. I knew it would come down to this. 2, 3. I'm fucking finished. It worked. It worked. I'm done. I'm so finished. It worked. I can't believe that shit worked. How? A mere child crushed my cherished plan. What? This can't be. It's your fault. I won't forgive. There is no forgiving you. Grandmaster, we're done here. We should blow up Cidark Isle with the child still on it. But if I did that, our Shadow Pokemon data and our subordinates will be lost as well. Grandmaster, such things can be replaced. We must ensure our own survival. I've readied a helicopter for our escape. We've got to leave now. You're right. Wait! Please wait. You're willing to sacrifice everyone so you can escape? You should be ashamed. Ashamed. Clinging to foolish pride will guarantee Cypher's demise. Cypher must survive. That is our first duty. The Grandmaster feels the same way. Yes, for Cypher's sake, sacrifices must be endured. What are you saying? The Shadow Pokemon Factory has been destroyed. XD001 was defeated. Nothing remains of Cypher. Silence. Cypher will live forever. If only this child hadn't... Grandmaster, please give the order to blow up Cidark Isle. Yes, it can't be helped. Don't begrudge us, child. Stop. Let's put a stop to this, Father. Don't call him Father. Call him the Grandmaster. Father, you've lost sight of what is important. You got carried away by this whole Grandmaster nonsense. It is impossible to take over the world by producing powerful Pokemon. Just think of this child. This child's pure heart won out over XD001. We were in the wrong. Silence, silence, silence. Why aren't you showing some spine? We've come so far. Cipher is finished, Father. You yourself should know that more than anyone. Oh. I love the smug grin he has on his face. But yeah, Eldest is the only one who's not willing to take this LARPing to ridiculous levels. This is how it should be. The laws of the land will render judgment on what we have done. Oh, everything I did, all of it was a mistake. Thanks to your courage, we were finally able to wake from our nightmare. Thank you. You'll have nothing to fear from us ever. You should return home to your family. The next time we meet, or let's meet again, the next time we battle, it won't be as mortal enemies. I will look forward to it. What's done is done. And let the sun shine in. Confetti and ticker tape raining on everyone. Hooray! We get a nice big picture. Oh yeah, Gonzap was involved in this game at some point. Progress up to now will be saved. Yes, please. Yes. Please overwrite. Okay. Well, we get basically the credits of the game. However, as you know, there is still one more Pokemon left to snag, which is the Shadow Dragonite, which you can only get after you've snagged every other Pokemon in the game. So once this plays out, we'll be able to continue. Yep, developed by Genius Sonority, which I don't even know if they even still make games anymore, if they've dissolved the company. I have no clue what happened to them. This is like the only notable instance of them I can ever even remember. So anyway, like most Pokemon games, once you restart the game after beating it, you are able to do some post-game stuff, of which there's really only one thing we want to do. Okay, beautiful. Starmie, Solrock. I've heard you returned from City Dark Isle. I send this message as an invitation to the Orc Coliseum. I'll be right... Yeah, well, we're not doing that. The email is cut off. But basically, there's post-game stuff if you want to really do that, which I really don't. So I believe... How do you make the mirror radar spawn? Oh, hey. Read the email, yes. Hank sent the email before I finished it, but I'm glad to hear that you received it. I was inspired by your battle exploits, Malcolm. You see, it made me want to have a battle with you. That said, there are countless trainers that will be honored to battle with Cypher's nemesis. If I decide to take charge and organize a Coliseum event... what? Dude, what the fuck? I didn't expect this. Okay. Pichu and Pichu. What is this guy doing? His Pokemon keeps getting weaker and weaker, so much it devolved, which isn't even a thing in Pokemon. Well, I think we're gonna wipe the floor with this guy. Level 45 Pichu. Could you imagine being this man? Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. We don't even need to do anything that ridiculous. There we go. Just abuse shadow moves. We get it. He loves Pikachus and Pichus and the whole evolutionary line. Storm. I could use Shadow Half. I don't think anything would happen to him. Was this Pikachu female before? Can't remember. Now we get a little pleasure here. We get it. You're a big fan of Pokemon. You get a little bit of pleasure here, being able to use shadow moves one last time. Nothing quite like... Oh, come on! I'm having fun! Fuck you, game. I'm having fun. Forget, no fun allowed ever on any video game in human history ever. Okay. I'm actually surprised it tanked it. Holy shit. Uh-oh. We might actually have a little bit of trouble here. Let's use an item. Get rid of the paralyzed heals, I guess, since we're not using any of these items in about 30 minutes. In about 30 minutes, we might be done with the game for good. Oh my lord. Okay, just hit. Oh shit. Just hit me again with something. Why don't you? I like how Electabuzz is now the slowest Pokemon on the field. Oh, well, to be fair, we have Raichu, though. I like how everything before this was just the warm-up. Excellent. Fuck yeah. I'm not even gonna... will it listen to me if I don't call it? Whatever. I'm getting no love from the game right now. I'm gonna have to bring in Lugia. Wouldn't it be great if Shadow Lugia got brought down by 2 Raichus? Well, Thunder will never miss now. Wow! Why did I even talk to this motherfucker? I was having fun before he showed up. Good fucking lord. I mean, all they've used so far are electric-type moves. Absolutely magnificent. Wow. Let's use Bite since it's electric and, I don't know, Shadow Rush. Should have ignored this motherfucker. I should have walked right past him. Of course, yo, they missed a chance to paralyze me yet? That's an even Steven 50%. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna win. Let's not get cocky. Actually, fuck yeah, let's get cocky. We're gonna take forever. Still trying to use Brick Break. Maybe this one doesn't know Thunder. Once more. Hit it with Shadow Rush. Should be good. Nice and low. Of course. It flinched. Which opens the way for this. Kind of lucked out there, making it flinch. Oh, I knew it, but bravo! I repeat, bravo! It's no wonder that Cypher has their eyes on you. I must say I enjoyed myself tremendously. I'm sure the trainers who have gathered at the War Coliseum will be delighted to face you. Yeah, well, that's not happening. This is the War Coliseum. Cool. Toughest trainers in the land have gathered with you as the goal. Be waiting for you at the War Coliseum. Well, sorry, buddy. It's time for me to purify these Pokemon and get them out of here. We'll be done. Alright, well. Everyone's favorite. How many Pokemon do we have here? I've only got 3. We'll very briefly purify them. Maybe I should use the Shadow half strat to try and take down the Dragonite. I forget what moves it knows, so maybe we'll do that. And then that way we can catch it and just get out of here and be done. I'm gonna use Shadow Lugia to start though. Starmie regained Waterfall. Well, these are all moves I'm gonna have to delete. Ice Beam. It knew 3 moves? Huh. Yes. Soul Rock? Oh, okay. I think I took out the other ones. Yeah, I took out the Chansey and the Scyther, I think, while I was giving the epilogue, or the monologue about the end of the game. I don't remember. It's been a while. It's been a while, i.e. it's been 30 minutes, so I've already forgotten. Pretty much. It's been a little over. Actually, it's been more than like 50. A final fight takes a long time. Sunny day. Alright, and one more. The Lickitung. We gotta get a jump start on purifying some of these Pokemon. Now, thankfully you can purify 9 of them at once. But to say the least, it's quite difficult. It's gonna be quite a time-consuming event. I gotta like run around and do shit. Maybe there's an infinite movement spot I could kind of grab or whatever. I'd rather not train at Mount Battle until all these Pokemon are done, like cooking muffins in the oven or some shit. So let's open this up again. Okay. Now, what Pokemon do we have? We have all the different flying, bullshit. Put Moltres in. Tauros. Now let's put Zapdos in. Let's get these things done so we can worry about other stuff. Let's swap. I'm gonna swap Zapdos and, yeah, I'm gonna swap them. So that way I can still get the bonus. There we go. Okay, well, we'll continue then. I won't purify XD 101. I won't purify Shadow Lugia yet. I'm gonna wait until the next one opens up, which will be off of Doug Trio. Actually, wait. What doesn't have a perfect tempo? Oh, this bullshit. Well, there's literally nothing I can do about that. Because normal types... Yeah, there's nothing I can really do about it. One thing I could say is maybe now I could create a normal wheel for it. So, like... You got a fighting type. Fighting would be good against... Steel, and then Steel will be good against Rock. So we could actually retire some of these other Pokemon. Like, for instance, we can have him rotate. Fighting, what did I say? Fighting good against Steel, good against Rock. I mean, it's going to help somewhat once we get other Pokemon in here, but because Pidgeotto is a normal type, it will never be perfect. It's just not perfect. There's no way to have a perfect flow if you have to purify normal types. Well, I mean, I did get it over here, so yeah, technically I did. Everything else is now operating at max capacity, it's just not this. So I guess maybe it doesn't count the Shadow Pokemon, it only counts it internally. So everything else is now operating at max flow. So maybe that's how it works. Well, it's a little bit late in the game to figure that out, but oh well. Not that I could even do anything about it prior, but it is what it is. Just trying to make this man Mirror B appear. Once Mirror B appears, does anyone really care watching me purify all these Pokemon? I don't think anyone really gives a shit. That'll be the end of the playthrough. Because you know basically what follows after is me just sort of running around killing time. So... We'll go try to catch it. Now, I know where he appears. He appears at the Gadeon Port Lighthouse. So let's see if I travel there. I do have all the Pokemon. Do you have to purify all the Pokemon before he appears, or just catch them? Oh, no, here we go. Mirror B may have appeared. So just to confirm. What the hell? Oh, it's the Mirror Radar. He's at Gadeon Port. Alright, we'll use cheese strats. That's what I'm good at. Oops. Fuck. I wonder if we can... What happens if we go back to Greevil's hideout? I don't know, whatever. We're not here to experiment and figure out. We're here to clear the game. How do you get over there again? Not this way. Not that way, you gotta go around the long way. We'll say I did finish with a pretty healthy amount of items and equipment, so I gotta be pretty grateful for that. I think once we get to the top, we have to fight him, so I'm going to save. And use the cheese strat. Now, since we're going to be fighting non-shadow Pokemon, Lugia is not going to be godlike. Oh, here he is. His own little soiree going on. Oh, what? Not you again. Our boss is busy dancing. Can't you see that? Or you can see that, can't you? Oh, boss, the way you gyrate is the greatest. Shake, shake, shake it. What, you brat? You show up here? Why do you always mess with our plans to get all the Pokemon in the world? No thanks to you, we've lost more Pokemon than we caught. Lad, who are these people? They startle me so much I've become rude to the spot. Okay. You might as well save right at his feet. I want you, want you. Stop the music. Let me wind down the music and take a look. Oh, you are that super annoying brat. It's all your fault that my shadow Pokemon is the last of the kind. Well, you did worse. You messed up my dance for celebrating the future of Team Mirror. Today of all days, you're not going to get away. No, you'll never, never get away. Let the music play. This is it, the finale. Oh, great. More of this bullshit. I think his Pokemon might be like level 60 or some shit, so we're gonna have to do some work here. Ah, yeah, they're pretty high. Oops. Let's see. We could try to fucking yikes. Oh my lord, it's enough. Come on. There's no damage. It's just annoying. Just need to survive, pretty much. I think at this point you can trade Pokemon, right? I'm pretty sure you can. You just can't trade electric types or electric types. You can't trade shadow Pokemon. That's a one-shot. Wow, I'm surprised it wasn't. I'm gonna bring out Pokemon that are resistant to that. Let's do this. Salamence, we can resist that. That's the attack. That is a pretty big tornado when Lugia makes it. Pretty dense. They both use the same move. Yo, what is the AI doing? I guess the AI acts independently. They don't see what the other one's doing. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Might have to import some Pokemon here. I'm gonna have to bring in some specialized sweepers just to mop this shit up real quick. Okay. Well, we got one down, if that's any consolation. Maybe we should just focus on one at a time. We have a whole team of these things to go through. Pretty much. Should have maybe brought Pokemon with like Water Absorb or something. Not gonna be a fun one. At least we got plenty of items. Salamence could maybe take a hit or two or three. Alright, well, there you go. Those are 2 hits. There they are. We'll have Salamence heal. Let's try just using Shadow Blast, I guess. Alright, it missed. I like how it makes the paralysis sound for no reason. Okay. Keep going. Oh, what the fuck? And it's a... Of course. Of course. I don't know what I expected. Yeah, we know you're packing the Shadow Salamence, so just fuck you in particular. Yeah, well, it is what it is. I know what I got myself into doing this playthrough, but at this point we are literally at the end, so stick it out. Tank it through. Shadow Lugia carry us. Oh my lord, that's gonna take quite a few moves and hits to actually get some work done. It knows Ice Punch. I need to get that one instead. I'm really fucked because it knows Ice Punch too. Let's see. It's the bottom one. I don't know if they both know it or not. I mean, if the other ones knew it, they probably would have KO'd me, don't you think? So, we just gotta move with what we can. Yeah, they're gonna try to keep up Rain Dance for the staff. Thankfully, they're both idiots, and they'll both use it on the same turn. Might as well get some damage out. Probably gonna one-shot Ursaring. Ooh. How'd the other one move before Lugia? Wait, what the fuck? Okay, well, Lugia can tank it, thank the Lord. Oh! Why did I even bother? Why do I even open my mouth? Why did I even say anything at all? Did they do something to slow Lugia? I don't remember. Dude, I might as well swap out. Swap in Solomons. Maybe Solomons can, I don't know, do something. It's gonna Ice Punch randomly for no reason on Ursaring. Watch. The game is gonna read my swap. Just like good old Pokemon used to do. And still does sometimes. It's gonna read my swap. Which is something that the game should not know how to do. Please, Paralysis. Give me a lucky break. Alright, did he read it? No, okay, thank you. This game is cheat-proof, obviously. Solomon's Heal. I still got plenty of healing items, too. That's crazy. I'm good to go. I love it. This is the most waterfall usage I've almost ever seen in my life. It's actually not a bad physical move. Physical water-type move in later generations. It's pretty good. Alright, these are the last two Ludicolo. After this, it's Dragonite. Actually, I don't trust this other one. It probably knows something it shouldn't. This one we can trust to only use Waterfall. So I'm just gonna let it ride. Hydro Pump has a low chance of missing. Ow. I like how they're both faster than my Pokemon. Maybe they have Swift Swim, actually. Oh, beautiful. Good shit. Alright, we just gotta get rid of the other one, and then we gotta catch this thing. I'm about to get fucked up by this Dragonite. The last Shadow Pokemon in existence. The rain stopped. Alright, so we'll heal. We just gotta do it one more time and just try to delete this Shadow Pokemon. Yeah, they have Swift Swim. That's why they're moving first. Okay. There's no notification for it to say Swift Swim activated. That's why I was kind of confused. Okay. Well, this will be fairly simple, I'd argue. Well, I'll heal Electabuzz this turn so it doesn't swap in and immediately get KO'd. really quickly. What does Shadow Down do? Shed eliminates reflective similar moves. Sharply cut. Nah, I don't want to do that. I thought it would cut its attack. I don't want to lower its defense. There's not really much to do. Try and hit it with Shadow Blast, I guess. Just to try to get some good damage on the table. Almost couldn't have been any lower. I mean, I guess I should be blessed. Shadow moves are not effective against Shadow Pokemon. So that way I can literally do what I'm about to do. And cheese the entire rest of the game. Do one more Shadow Blast, I guess, since there's nothing to lose. No Premier Ball for this, sorry. We saved it for the Articuno, which actually worked. I'm still surprised. That was beautiful. I'd love to know what the exact catch rate was in that. But I don't think there's any calculators for Gen 3. Let alone XD. Oh, this could not be any more perfect. Shadow half. Fresh water. Okay, I'm just gonna start trying to catch it now. We can get out of here. We can have a chill day, peacefully walk off. Let's just heal, no critical hits here. Let's recharge. I'm gonna use it again right away. Lower it one more time. Shadow half. We'll try a timer ball if this doesn't work. We'll catch stuff in exotic Pokeballs. How about that? Two. And... oh, come on. There's cock block. Let's have a little fun. Come on. Okay, rounds up. It's pretty nice. It's nice and generous of them. Ah, yeah, Electabuzz is probably dead. Probably mincemeat. I don't know if Lugia can enter reverse mode. So I think Lugia's pretty protected. Because I think... oh, shit, I called the wrong Pokemon. I forget, it doesn't even let you pick Electabuzz. Well, nothing happened that turn, so that's good. It's a bad time to be in reverse mode, to be truthful. Let's throw a time ball. Never liked the way it looked, and I never used them anyway. Very rarely do I ever use these things. I might as well use them since the game gave them to me. There you have it. It's in a timer ball. Player defeated Wanderer Mirror B. Battling with you. I can't find the right groove at all. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an honor to beat Coliseum and XD in the same year. Well, how dare you, I say, how dare you? That Shadow Dragonite was Cypher's very last Shadow Pokemon. There's only one thing to do now. Let's go, escape! Oh, boss! Wait for us! Huh, what's this? In my perfectly coiffed Afro do, I found this little device. Bzah! Nothing appears on the mirror radar anymore. It appears to have broken. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an honor. It's been a pleasure. But that's the end of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. At this point, the only thing left to do is to either engage in Coliseum battles. There's no real post-story, unlike in Coliseum, where you had to do a ton of post-story, which was very annoying. There's not much else to do. At this point, you just purify all the Pokemon. They're now yours. You can only get Dragonite when it's the last Pokemon anyway, so that cutscene can play out. And we're pretty much done. So I'm not going to bore you to death and bore you to tears with me trying to purify all these Pokemon. In fact, I'm not sure it's something I'm actually even going to commit to doing today, because I kind of want to go and maybe play other stuff. Oh, what the hell? Oh, okay. So I think that's going to be it. It started out as just something I wanted to do since I did Coliseum this year. I finished it, is what I actually should say, rather. I finished Coliseum, so I wanted to play this game because I said, why not? And now we're done. So I'm just going to try to get back to a Pokemon Center real quick. So let's get out of here. Not much else to say. I think between Coliseum and XD, obviously I prefer XD. I think Coliseum has way more annoyances and nuisances in the game, such as random low-level shadow Pokemon you're expected to know and capture. Just tedious fights, slow-paced fights. That's not to say that XD is much better. It's just slightly better in a lot of aspects, especially in purifying multiple shadow Pokemon at once, by far. XD is infinitely better. I think the last thing I should do for the playthrough is purify Lugia, because technically once you purify Lugia, that's the true end of the game. So we'll go back and we'll do that. Just, it's kind of the whole point is that, oh, well, XD001 is unpurifiable. There's no way to purify it. We've completely perfected sealing its heart. Well, actually, if you've been catching Pokemon and you've been doing pretty well in the game overall, Lugia is the easiest Pokemon to purify. Because if you do things correctly, there's no time to waste. There's no waiting time. You just literally stick it in. So, really quickly, run back. Something waiting for me? Nope. Okay, we'll just pull something out randomly. Pull out Doug Trio, for instance. Right? We'll end the playthrough as it should end. So we'll rotate Lugia, we'll place it. Something's different about the Lugia. Maybe. As you can see, its heart gauge is completely open. That's the secret. The tempo needs to be maxed in all 9 chambers in order to do this. So now that you put it in, you can purify Shadow Lugia. This is the only way to purify Shadow Lugia in this game, but it's arguably the easiest because it takes no time at all. It becomes a normal Lugia. Lugia opened the door to its heart. Lugia regained the move Psycho Boost, which is unique to this Lugia. Normally that's Deoxy's move. Feather Dance. Earthquake. And Hydro Pump. Oh, I thought it came knowing Aeroblast. Nope. Lugia will be transferred. That's it. I think Professor Crane, yeah, here we go. He comes in to congratulate you. Hi, Malcolm. I've heard that you succeeded in purifying that Shadow Lugia. Those Cypher Cretans said it couldn't be purified, but you've proven them wrong. Malcolm, it's because you never shirked and you gave me your all. Sincerely, thank you, dear. That's it. Alright, see you later. I'm going back to my holograms. You thought I was going to spend time with you guys? Come on, this shit is lit. They need to bring back something like this. I love it. Wait, what happened to the... Oh, here it is. Okay. Doug Trio is almost done. Put the Lugia back in my party. I only wanted it to stay a Lugia so I could, level it, so I could, easily get rid of all the other Pokemon. But pretty much, I guess what I'll do is I'll spend my free time, stays in reverse mode. Okay, that's nice to know. I'll just spend my free time leveling up some of these other Pokemon in the Ore Coliseum. I mean, I guess that's pretty much all that there is for me to do. And, why am I taking the Lugia with me? Yeah, why not? It's insurance. I know nothing will go wrong. Let's go back. Okay. Now, there's one last thing I want to do. If you've been following the playthrough, there is one thing I have tried time and time again to get to happen. We're going to try it right now. Ladies and gentlemen, can we get a Crobat? It's way too late in the game to even consider it, but let's see if we can make it happen. And we did it. It needed one more level. Holy fucking shit. The hero of the playthrough. Golbat into Crobat. Get all this little crazy stuff happening at the end. I love it, actually. It's way too late, but there you have it. Golbat to Crobat. Ladies and gentlemen, I know I've said this quite a few times. I want to thank you once again. That's it. There's nothing else to really do in the playthrough besides grind out and wait for the last couple of Shadow Pokemon to finish purifying. So I humbly thank you if you've joined me for this whole playthrough. And, you know, if you haven't seen the Coliseum one, I did it. I am never going to play these games again. At least not for playthroughs. And probably not in general, unless they were to remake them, which I doubt. Or redo them. You know, I don't foresee that happening. So I just pretty much put the fork in it. They're not bad games. They're great games. They're games that are heavily outdated and old. They have a good history to them, but I will just not put the time in. As you see, it's probably taken me, what, 50-some hours, 30, 40 hours to purify all the Pokemon. Like, both of these playthroughs were pretty long, so I'm not going to do that again. And just to import them to modern-day Pokemon takes too long. But that's about it. I will see you guys for the next playthrough. At this time, I have no clue what the next playthrough will be, but I guess we'll have to see. So, I'm Super 1000. Peace out, everybody. Have a good day.